damn it, Weiner. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Maybe not. However, I kind of was rooting for Anthony Weiner because, you know, for all of his foibles and for all the times that he is in and out of the headlines, thrusting himself into the headlines for being a fucking idiot, I had a bit of respect for him because, you know what, it takes a serious amount of balls to run for mayor after a tremendous public fuck-up. For those who are unaware, former New York Representative Anthony Weiner is, once again, sexting pictures of his Johnson to ladies online. What more can I say about him that I didn't say 4 fucking years ago when I made a rant on him when his first when Weinergate was, the floodgates were wienering open. That makes no sense, I don't care. I didn't like the fact that he was, you know, doing this with random ladies. I thought it was weird, especially because he's married. And now the fact is he has a child. And the biggest fucking issue is not that he sent his dick pics to people. We knew he was gonna do that shit already. He sent a picture of his dick, his like semi-hard dick, when his child was in the photo. Now that's really, really fucked up. And there is also allegations that he has said his child is he uses his child as his child is a chick magnet. Now that's a really fucked up thing. Now the thing that I want to talk about Weiner tonight is, I want to make this quick, is the fact is there's something seriously psychologically wrong with this guy, and I think it's now, let me put my glasses on just to emphasize how smart I am. I think we're at a point now where we see somebody's public psychological disorder on display here. There's obviously something wrong with this guy. You keep getting caught and you keep getting caught and you keep getting caught. I don't know if he likes to get caught. Maybe he does. Weiner is a very, very angry man, and it is evidenced by this display on the House floor.
You vote yes if you believe yes. You vote in favor of something if you believe it's the right thing. If you believe it's the wrong thing, you vote no. We are following a procedure. I will not yield to the gentleman, and the gentleman will observe regular order.
I find him to be a very passionate individual about politics and about policy. However, I can go ahead and say, from my observation of Weiner in the past 4 years, I'm going to go ahead and say he's probably dealing with severe narcissism and maybe little man syndrome. I don't know what his deal is exactly. I can't give you a diagnosis because I am not a therapist that has treated him. Now, when someone is narcissistic, they are going to be talking a lot about how awesome they think they are on a one-on-one basis. I don't think you would really see this on a widespread margin as much. You may see it. You'll also see people who are narcissistic, they will downplay their awesomeness sometimes, but they'll also inherently know just how great they are, and he just knows that he has this big fat cock that he's going to use on thousands and thousands of busty ladies. That kind of guy. It's fine if you don't have a child and you're not married and you don't use your child to pick up chicks, you asshole. I'm not a parent, so it's a different level for me, but my friend who is a parent, I asked him about it, and he said he wanted to slap the shit out of this guy for saying that about his kids. Now, that's neither here nor there. CPS was called to Weiner's house, correct? Now, I don't think the child is in any physical danger, but I am terrified of the psychological ramifications that a narcissistic parent can have on a kid. What can happen is the child is going to think that they never ever please anybody because you cannot please a narcissist. A narcissist is never satisfied. Weiner is never satisfied. He always has to have more and more sexting partners. These are connections that I make from what I've read and what I know. And if the child cannot please the parent figure, how are they ever going to think that they please themselves? A narcissistic parent will also be cold to their child if they have some sort of perceived foible or some kind of mess up that, you know, the child either has no control over or does have control over, but still, a narcissistic parent will not want to talk to their kid. The main thing that has pissed me off about Weiner this entire time is that he never ever took responsibility for it. And I understand that somebody with severe psychological issues will not take responsibility for their own actions, but you're putting the blame on everybody else. He actually blamed the New York Post, for baiting him.
Go away, baiting.
At what point, Weiner, Do you stop sending your fucking dick pic out? We've all seen your bulge. It may be a semi-nice looking thing, but it's attached to a fucking douche, so it's like a total waste of a wiener. Back in my old rant, I was like, oh my god, who would ever send pictures like that? I mean, if you like the person, I can see that. When it's an anonymous kind of thing, that's what I don't understand. But I'm thinking now that he's gotta be on the narcissism scale on some level. You just don't keep getting caught like this. That's very strange to me. Like, how do you just go into this with your history that you have, and you just think it's okay, well, I'm just gonna keep sexting people. It's some kind of compulsion, it's some kind of issue, and the thing that I guess we can take away from this, that I would implore you to take away from this, is that, you know, if you are self-aware enough to understand that you got an issue, there's no shame in going and getting help for it. Someone like Weiner, it's gonna take the dissolution of your marriage and possibly getting your kid taken away to realize that you got a fucking problem with showing your dick to people. Cut the shit, Weiner. Get your shit together, man. Like, somebody like him, you can tell, like I said, he's very passionate about politics and policy. That kind of passion I think we would need going forward in politics. But if it's clouded by your fucking dick, dude, like, what the hell? We all have elements of narcissism within us, and Weiner, the gift to journalism, the Weiner jokes never fucking get old. Weiner took it very far. He is a poster child for narcissistic personality disorder. Whether he has it or not, I think we can kind of infer, possibly, Weiner, you're a little fucking wackadoo up in here. Anyway. That was just a quick rant on Weiner, Weinergate, Weiner scandal. I like to speculate on interesting psychological stuff that I see in the media because I'm in the newsroom, why the fuck not? So anyway, that's the end of this, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and take care, bitches. I've never been with a gentleman who has described himself as having a quote-unquote fat cock. Because if he had said that, I would have been like, sir, get it away from me.